because of the complexity of this answer, we think that it's best to answer it by video. The tips I can offer you about training your monolids to double eyelids, especially during this summer, I think first of all, it's a perfect idea. This is a time where you have so much time alone, so you can do a lot of identity self-experimentation and see what kind of a double eyelid matches your eyelid profile. So the main tips that you have to consider are, first, make sure you choose a double eyelid size that matches your face shape, that matches your eyelid profile. It's not possible to train your eyelids to form any kind of double eyelid, because a double eyelid is basically a wrinkle. The wrinkle is gonna have to match the way your face will age, if that makes any sense. So you can't choose a double eyelid that's really huge, because as you were to age that area of the skin faster, you have to ask yourself, will a wrinkle naturally appear at that location? Sometimes the location you choose, it might look good, but it's not possible for the skin to begin wrinkling there. So you cannot train the double eyelids to form there. So make sure, first of all, choose a double eyelid that looks like as if nature would have placed the wrinkle there if you were to age that area of skin faster. This technique is the same kind of idea surgeons do when they have to decide to pick an area where when they operate on that place, it's going to look as natural as possible, because the most natural looking wrinkle is the wrinkle that's going to last the longest too. The next thing you have to consider is that when you're making this wrinkle, you're doing everything possible that enables that wrinkle to keep on folding. So what it means is that when you're training the double eyelids to form, keep on looking up, right? Keep on looking up. When you wake up in the morning, your skin is the most puffiest, because while you're sleeping, you're going through hormonal changes from deep sleep to awakening. So those hormonal changes are going to show its effect by having puffy skin. You can tell, like, maybe if you're trying to remove a ring early in the morning, it's a little bit more difficult because the skin is a little bit more swollen. And when the skin is swollen, it's sort of like Botox. It would pop the double eyelid wrinkle out. So while you're beginning training your double eyelids, it's very important that you keep the skin folded, right? So that means you might have to keep on looking up or something like that. Don't look down on your cell phone in the morning. While your skin is puffy in the morning and you look down, it's gonna make the wrinkle even not appear. And those are the critical times from the morning to the afternoon that you have to keep on flexing your eyelids, keep on making sure that the wrinkle is folded. After the afternoon, your body would already begin to reach a point of homeostasis. So then all the hormonal changes would have settled, and then the skin wouldn't be as puffy. Then you wouldn't have to keep on flexing after lunchtime. Another tip I would say is that be very patient. You want your wrinkle, your double eyelid wrinkle, to form fast, but at the same time, you don't want your skin to wrinkle fast. Like in general, you wouldn't want crow's feet to happen prematurely or laugh lines, right? So when wrinkles happen, it happens at their own pace. You have to be patient with it. For laugh lines, it's good. It takes a long time for the wrinkle to happen, right? But for the double eyelid wrinkle, you want it to be faster. It's going to be slow because that's the process of how the skin works. So be patient with it and keep on trying to experiment. Sometimes when people have difficulties in having their double eyelids formed, is because first they didn't choose the right location to form it. Sometimes they make the inner part of the double eyelid wrinkle, the medial canthus crease right here, they make that part a lot more higher, because it is kind of desirable for double eyelids to form a bit higher. But sometimes, depending on your ethnicity, it may not be natural for your type of face shape to have that. Some people, they desire like a different type of crease that won't be natural to their ethnicity anyway, and that's when, no matter how patient you are, it won't work. So Make sure you choose something that's natural to your ethnicity. Always keep your eye flexed and folded if you have to. Sometimes wearing glasses, the nose piece will pull down the skin a bit, so then you're gonna have some difficulties. So consider that. If you squint your eyes too much because it's sunny, again, it's gonna make it hard for the skin to fold, to train the double eyelid to keep on forming. So try not to squint a lot, which also means that sometimes your mood states can affect it, because say when you are sad, you maybe you look down a bit more, or you squint your eyes a bit more, or you frown. Those facial gestures are actually ways that will provide a challenge for your double eyelids to form. So you have to be very cognizant of all the factors that could affect your crease, your emotional state, how much you're squinting your eyes, did you choose the correct double eyelid location, and how natural it is for wrinkles to form on your face. If you're a little bit older, where you notice, oh, my elasticity of my skin is reducing, meaning like when you fold your skin, it stays there a bit longer. If your skin naturally can form creases because you got older, then the double eyelid wrinkle you're trying to train is going to form faster. For younger individuals, it depends. Sometimes if you're too young, it's hard for wrinkles to form, so you won't be able to do it. But in general, if you already have enough skin on your face, which is an important part, the more skin you have on your eyelid, the faster and the more easier it is for the double eyelid to form. If your skin is really tight and it's already hard for wrinkles to form, then you're not going to be able to form the double eyelid. It will take a bit more time. And that's all I can think about, and I hope you post your journey and let us know how it goes.